everyone? All right, so finishing the day here Friday with another green day. So this is good. I was red Thursday, Friday, and Monday, so 3 red days in a row, but cleared the slate there with green the rest of the week. I know at this point, after today, I have made back the losses from the end of last week and early this week. So that's good. Today, I got myself up 25,000, 28,000, 32, 35, 36, 40, 44,000. And one trade back to up 28,000. Gave back 16,000 in one trade. So that was my cue to hit the exit and get out of here. So yeah, that was it. I traded right up until that loss, and then that was my cue to get out. So we'll break it down today. Overall, a great day. I overstayed my welcome a little bit, as usual. Would have much preferred to be up 44,000 today. That would have been awesome, but hey, 28,000 is still a fantastic day. And like I've said several days this week, I keep trading until I start giving back profit. So today when I was up 25,000, I could have stopped right there, but I kept going. I got myself up 35, 45, and if that last trade had worked, I would have been up 55, maybe 60. It didn't. It was a bigger loss than I was expecting, but so the last 30 minutes or 25 minutes of trading, whatever, didn't actually end up giving me anything. It gave me something, then I'm back. So it's kind of like trading on house money in a way. I had the opportunity to turn it into a $50,000, $60,000 day. It didn't work, but I'm still walking away with money in my pocket. So life is good, and I'll be back at it first thing on Monday morning. As a reminder, in case you didn't already know, day trading is risky. Most beginner traders lose money. You should assume as a beginner trader that you will also lose money, and with that assumption in mind, trade in the simulator before you put real money on the line. My results are not typical. With that said, next month on July 6th, I will be starting a new small account challenge. So next month's gonna be a little bit different. This month right now, after today, I think I'm gonna be up about $260,000 to $265,000 in gross profit. Which is very good, very, very good. But starting next month, I'm gonna be trading in a $2,500 account. I'm gonna do a small account challenge. So there's no way in that account that I'm gonna produce that kind of month. It's just, it's not realistic for the way I trade. It would be impossible, I think, at this point. I don't wanna say impossible, but pretty darn close to impossible. However, my goal is to do 1 to 2 trades a day in my small account, and then once I've locked up a little bit of profit or taken a small loss, whatever it is, put that account aside for the rest of the day, and then I'll trade in my main account until I'm done trading for the day, until there's no more opportunities. And we'll see how that works. That's going to be a little different because the trades that normally would be building my cushion will be in a different account. So I'll kind of be like trading and then almost starting over at 9:45 or whatever it might be. We'll see how it works. Anyway, so that's the plan coming up July 6th. If you are not already part of our summer school program, we would love to have you check it out. There's some links down in the description. You can come over to warriortrading.com and check out the summer school specials, and hopefully we'll see you in the classes, and you can watch over my shoulder starting in July for the new small account challenge. All right, hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. All right, see you then. All right, so finishing the morning up 28,000. Good, but I was up 44,000 and I just lost 16 grand in one trade on that drop right there. I bought the dip with 10,000 shares right through here for the curl back through 19. So I was in at 1860s. And it dropped to 17, boom, just gone. And so I just gave back some profit. Now I'm still green on IKNX, but I was up 28,000 on it, or 25,000, something like that, 26,000. I had some nice trades pre-market. We had this nice consolidation here into a breakout. Got a nice trade on that. I thought that was awesome. pulled back, dipped down, and then we got that trade there, and I made some money on it and then went back in for that dip, and then that's where I got smoked. ALF for me has been pretty good today. I am up 21,000 on this one. Nice pullbacks here, here, and here. Very clean 5-minute setup right through here. It's breaking through the daily high of 1645. So this is a nice looking chart for sure. It's a recent IPO going through its all-time highs. There was some news that the company is doing a share buyback, which is cool, and that reduces maybe concern about secondary offerings or something like that. So I did well on this, but I'm kind of bummed out. I was just up 44,000 5 minutes ago, and then in one trade gave back nearly half my profit. And so I have that urge right now to try to keep trading, to try to get myself back to up 35 or 40. And so, I'm looking at ALF, and this is the one that would be the most obvious to try to do that on. But it's getting a little later in the morning. It's 10 a.m. The cleaner momentum is usually earlier. It starts getting choppy later, and this has a red candle here. I mean, and there's a flush. I mean, it just doesn't feel like the right time. And so at a certain point, the right decision is just to say, you know what? $28,000 is still a fantastic day. Let's just take it off the table. So I let's see. I'll put up my stats here. I'm not going to look at some of them because I don't really want to see some of the numbers, but I'll show them for you, and I'll just try not to look at them. So this is my month of June right here. So, I had 3 red days, 1, 2, 3, and then I had 3 green days, and today makes the 4th green day. So in these 4 days, I think at this point I have now recouped just about everything I lost on those red days. I'm almost positive I have. So if we look at, let's see, I can go to detailed, and then I'll just do the month of June right here, win-loss expectations. So this will show you right here, and I'm not even looking at it, but that shows you kind of basically what my drawdown was. It shows you where I'm at on my P&L. I just don't want to look at it because I don't want to get fixated on kind of how much I need to make or this or that. I just kind of want to not think about it. It's not really important, to be honest. Big picture, it's not important. And I just covered the 25 shares of IKNX that I had short by accident, so close that up. So anyways, so this is where I sit on the month of June. It's a drawdown, Scott, is how much I have lost, basically. So the loss versus my highs. So, if I make 100,000, then lose 10,000, I have a $10,000 drawdown. So, this week has kind of been digging myself out of the hole from Thursday and Friday of last week and Monday of this week, which, I've done now, I guess. So I'm after today, I'll be back and square, after those losses. Today could have, put me way up versus those 3 days, but, it is what it is. I flew too close to the sun. I was a little too aggressive, and that's classic. That's how I trade ultimately. So that's just how it always is. I wouldn't have been up 44,000 if I hadn't gotten aggressive trading ALF, even though I was already up 25,000 or 28,000. I was already up really nicely before ALF came along. I could have just said, nah, it's not worth it. No, I got aggressive on it, and that gave me $21,000 in profit and put me up 44,000. I got aggressive on IKNX. That could have also squeezed on this dip right through 19 up to 1950 and halt up at 1978, and boom, I'm up 55,000, 65,000. So it's, it's easy come, easy go. That's part of trading. So you gotta just let the losses go. I cut the losses. I don't want to get attached to them. I don't want to be a bag holder. I just let them go, and I live to trade another day. And I want to be very careful not to get myself kind of fixated or like obsessed about trying to make back a loss, because that can get myself into sort of this downward spiral where I get more and more frustrated. So as I sit right now on the year, we've had a couple of nice months. January, February, March, obviously were really good. April for me, not so great. May, better. June, better. Could have been a little better if I didn't have those 3 red days, but that's okay. June's better, and we still have, how many days left in the month? We've got 3 days left in the month. And then we're going to go into July. Now, July is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be doing a small account challenge on the side. So that's going to take some focus away from my kind of main accounts, but I will trade a little bit in the main accounts, as I talked about yesterday. Some stocks, possibly like something like IKNX, I might say, this is too expensive for my small account, or it's too risky. This trade, by the way, I was like, this is a very risky trade. I'm going to do it, but it's a risky trade. So I was very clear that I knew that was risky, but I thought that the reward was there. So in any case, July might be a little slower in my P&L than June, but who knows? I mean, it just depends on what the market gives us. Realistically, if we get, one of these stocks that just goes totally crazy, in one day I can practically hit my monthly goal. So, I'm kind of not super worried about it if I don't trade as much, but as long as I hit the good stocks when they come along, I'll try to be aggressive. So yeah, small account challenge starting July 6th, so in about a week, a little over a week. So that's coming up, which is going to be fun, and hopefully we can get some decent momentum so I can get myself off to a good start. Those first few days of a small account challenge are the most important, and then once I've built a little bit of a cushion, then it's sort of smoother sailing from there. So it's building that cushion. All right, so anyways, let's see. So we had IKNX, bunch of trades on that one, ALF, bunch of trades on that one, and GRVI. GRVI, I got red on. I tried to buy it, and coming out of this halt up to 9, hit a high of 940, but just didn't hold, and I ended up losing $2,100 on that. So came all the way back down, but that yellow ascending support line has been very valid. So drawing these lines, knowing how to draw them, where to draw them, that carries us from yesterday all the way into today. So some interesting stuff. And yeah, ALF, who knows? Maybe it does keep going. Maybe there's traders out there that, even though it's Friday and whatever, they are very still active, and you do see follow through, but you've got 3 dojis in a row right now, 3 topping tails. It's having a hard time holding up there. So I think it's, for me, the writing's on the wall after that big loss to just be grateful that I'm green and not overstay my welcome. So that's the game plan. Grateful to be green, and I'll be back on Monday. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Rest up, study up, and I'll see you on Monday.
And that right there was an entire video with no ads. I don't monetize my YouTube channel with video ads, which means you guys get to enjoy the content. But do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, and let YouTube know that this channel is the channel to watch if you want to learn about day trading.